Hello and welcome to Multiverse Tarot and Happy New Year, Aries. I hope you enjoyed your holidays and that you are ready for this new year. This is the January 2018 Aries horoscope and tarot card reading. This is good for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This month, I am doing a slightly different format, and there will be more tarot cards pulled. Thank you to all my new subscribers. There's so much good things coming in the new year. And some of you have asked, I am using the Rider-Waite deck of tarot. Okay, so what does this new year have in store? January 1st, there's a full moon in Cancer happening in your 4th house of home and family. Look for a strong energy pulling your attention to these areas of your life. For some of you, this will be a family member needing more of your time this month. For others of you, this could be a time when you're moving. The moon in the 4th house wanders restlessly in search of the home or even the country in which it feels the most safe and has the greatest sense of belonging. Others of you have just completed a move to a new place. This move could be of either home or your office. For some of you, this is a family member moving in with you at this time. And for others of you, you are the one moving in with family. Use this time to do something good for your home environment. Spruce it up, redecorate, add your favorite aroma candle. Just be sure to address your longing for peace, safety, and tranquility. Now, let's pull a card for the full moon in Cancer in Aries, 4th house. Okay. All right, so we've got the King of Wands here. This is time for you to be a little bit assertive and take control of your family environment and to let them know that you're the one that people can rely upon, that you can help them solve their problems, that you can help keep the household moving smoothly. If this has to do with a move at work, this is also, you can show them that you are the one that can get things done. You are the King of Wands and you can handle whatever comes at you. This is true whether you are a male or a female, even though this figure seems to be more masculine. Okay, so now we're going to move on. January 12th, 2018, Mercury is on the move. After being retrograde last month, this energy is much lighter. It is moving forward in your 10th house of career. There's a complete overload in this area. You have Pluto, Saturn, Venus, the Sun, and now Mercury. Look for there to be strong energy in your career sector. For some of you, this will be a job change, a promotion, or some kind of career recognition. Some of you will be going in a new direction in order to love what you do. Whatever this energy brings, this is a very positive time. And the career move will be positive too. Venus will bring beauty to your plan. Just be sure to communicate properly with any and all parties. Use this very strong energy and collection of celestial bodies to give all the right power to your career. It's time to make the move that you know you should make. Do it. Some of you will be going into business with your siblings. Mercury in the 10th brings this energy. Now let's pull a card for Mercury joining into that 10th house for Aries. And, okay, so we've got the Page of Wands. So this is indicating that you're at the beginning of some kind of transformation in regards to your work area. You're going to be doing some duties that you haven't done before, or you could be doing the same duties, but you're going to be doing it with a different attitude, some kind of song in your heart, some sort of new, revigorated, and re-energized attitude that you feel like a child again at work, okay? Now, if this is a new career, okay, this is about you learning the ropes, learning how the office functions, learning your position, and learning exactly where you stand in the scheme of things in your new job, okay? All right. Well, January 16th, we can add one more celestial body to your 10th house. The new moon is happening in your 10th house of careers, and it occurs on this day, January 16th. January 16th is a very powerful day for your career, all right? Use this specific day to ask for that promotion or to do something to promote your career. Ask for a raise. Whatever you want to do to improve your career, go for it this day. This energy will come to you as a complete renewal of life direction. What a great energy. If your career is already solid, look to be much happier in your job duties. But I will encourage you to look inside before this day comes. What do you want to change in regards to your career? Set that big business meeting for this day and see what happens. Also, look for this to bring out your mothering instincts. Maybe you're taking care of an animal in need, or possibly a friend needs your motherly advice or motherly-like advice. Now let's pull a card for this new moon in the 10th house. Whew, the moon is joining all those other bodies going on over there. Okay, this is a card for the new moon in the 10th house for Aries. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords card here. This is all about you feeling much more excited about your career. You're ready to give it your all. You're ready to put your foot forward and to give energy to your work that you haven't been giving it for quite a while, all right? You're ready to jump in with both feet and move forward in order to advance your career at this time. If you haven't thought about it, then maybe you should stop and realize on this day that there's something very special going on in your career sector and that there's some kind of energy that you should be putting into it. If you just give it that little bit, you're going to get such a great return at this new moon time. All right, so January 18th, Venus is moving into your 11th house of friendships, teams, and networking. Use this time to go and get out there, meet new people, connect with your friends, look for possible new friendships to show up at this time. And this could be a good energy to help your career as well, because of the great, beautiful energy that Venus adds to your networking potential. Others will find you charming, so you won't have to try too hard. For some of you, you will be finding a new friend in a very unlikely place. Now, let's pull a card for Venus in the 11th house for Aries. Venus in the 11th house for Aries. It's a time for you to take a look at who do you have in your corner. Who are the friendships? And maybe there's a networking potential that you haven't looked at properly. Maybe it's a little bit beyond the horizon and connected to other people that you know, and that you could connect to this person in order to advance your own agenda in regards to your career. Now, in regards to your friendships and in this real sector of partnerships and friendships, you are looking at all of the friendships that you have in your life and assessing what exactly does this person bring to the table. Oh, this person brings this wonderful gift. Of course you're going to keep them in your corner. But maybe after running this assessment, you're going to find that there's a person that doesn't quite fit this agenda. And maybe they're not quite maybe you need to put them on the back burner for a while. I'm not saying to unfriend them, but put them on the back burner and think about what it is that you could be doing for yourself at this time. All right. Now, on January 21st, the sun is moving into your 11th house and joining Venus. The sun and Venus are there together. If you haven't utilized this positivity to your networking abilities, do it on this day. Look for your friends to turn to you for guidance at this time as well. You may have a tendency to align your beliefs with the beliefs of a group. And while the sun is in your 11th house, this could be a lot more, you could be putting a lot more credence into this, okay? So let's pull a card for the sun in the 11th house for Aries. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Wands here. So this is indicating that something here is going to be a little more troublesome than it seems. Even though we have the sun and the Venus conjunct here, that is an excellent energy. However, there's a little bit of a burden coming in on your shoulders here. Maybe there's a friendship that's asking a little too much of you at this time. Or potentially you're going above and beyond in order to help a friend that maybe you wouldn't have to go quite so far. But maybe that's who you are, and maybe helping a friend is super important to you at this time. Just understand that this could be a little bit more energy than you're anticipating putting out, all right? On January 27th, Mars moves into your 9th house of higher mind, publishing, and long-distance travel. For some of you, this will be a day of travel or planning future travel. It could be international travel or domestic, actually. For some of you, this is a time you will be getting some publishing out there. This is a very good day to publish that blog or get that book out there. Mars is giving you a very, very forceful energy, a go-get-em attitude. This could serve you well. For others of you, this is a time for higher education or just delving into that new subject that you've wanted to read about, to tap into your higher mind. Now let's pull a card for Mars moving into the 9th house for Aries. Mars in the 9th house for Aries. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Cups here. So there's something to be gained here. There could be some money coming from whatever it is that you're publishing. It could maybe just be the reputation or belief from, and strong belief from others in what you are doing, that they're ready to jump on to the bandwagon and join what you're doing. So I think that you've got, if there's something that you really want to push forward, then use that day and use it, because there's a really good strong energy coming. Like there's a lot of personal drive. Mars always brings us that personal drive, and it's going to be really turned up at this time, okay? Now, January 31st, we have a lunar eclipse happening in Leo. This is happening in your 5th house of self-expression, creativity, and romance. What a great way to end January. It will leave you very optimistic about the coming year. Are you stopping and taking enough time for fun and play? That question is going to come up at this time. Get out there and plug into something cultural. Go to that museum if you've been putting it off. Go see that play. Go to the opera. Find the joy and celebrate life on this day. Especially if you're already coupled, this is a perfect day to celebrate your relationship. If you're single, still get yourself out there. You could just meet that special someone and watch romance blossom. The lunar eclipse in the 5th house is also bringing you an energy to highlight what makes you unique. Go ahead and express your creativity. Now let's pull a card for the lunar eclipse in Leo in the 5th house for Aries. And we've got the Emperor card. This is a really good energy. Eclipses are always like making us step back and look at what's going on in our life and whether we're accepting of the things that are here or whether there's something that we need to change. And the moon, whenever there's a new moon or a full moon, the moon is shining a light and asking us to take a look at this certain area of our life. And the 5th house in Aries, it's fun. It's fun. Who in your life is able to like give you the means, to give you the freedom? Maybe you need to ask a boss for a little bit of time off right now, even though we're coming off the holiday season. Maybe this is like someone that you're getting romantic with, okay? Either way, look for this day, January 31st, to bring you a lot of really great creative and romantic energy. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull some cards for the other sectors of your life. Pull a card for your health and energy for January. We've got the 3 of Cups here. Your energy is going to be running on high octane this month. You are ready to take on all comers, and whatever it is, you're very energized by the last month and the new alignments that are happening with Saturn and Capricorn. It's bringing you a new level of freedom to really just be who you are in the month of January. There's a new year, new potential, new possibilities, and you're really ready to go for it. Your health and energy is in a really good place. Now we're going to pull a card for your career and your money. And we've got the 2 of Cups. Okay, like I mentioned, some of you could be going into business with your sibling. Others of you may be going into business with someone that you are closely related, but not quite your sibling. Someone connected to your sibling, or possibly some other kind of family member. Okay? Others of you are reaching out and doing networking in regards to your career with a lot of powerful energy going on in your 10th house this month. Look for that to lead to some sort of successful connection that's going to lead you to a person that can help you put that project that you've been trying to get out there to the next level, whether it's the money or the channels that you need in order to get your information out there. Look for that to possibly bring the right connection to you at this time. Now let's pull a card for family, love, and social. Got that full moon in the first. Okay, so we've got the Strength card. When you are plugged into your family this month, they are actually going to be giving you a positive level of energy. They're going to be helping you understand who you are and what it is that you really want out of life. Look to a family member to solidify some of your hopes and your fears this month. They're going to be able to tell you whether you're on the right path or you're like barking up the wrong alley. Family is always there for us when we need them. Just understand that there's a power and a strength coming from your family that you don't even fully understand, but go ahead and use it. It's coming in on the 1st in that full moon in a big way. And it's going to stick with you throughout the month, giving you power and strength where you need it. Now, we're going to pull a card for your mind and your spirit for January 2018, Aries. Okay, so we've got the 5 of Cups here. You may need to push yourself a little bit in order to keep your mind as stable and as positive as it needs to be this month. Maybe you're looking at the new potentials of your networking and your career and you're feeling a little bit of regret, okay? And maybe you're too connected with work that you're feeling a regret in regards to your spirit and your mind that you don't have time to give it. When you come up with that energy in the 9th house and your creativity, you're so worried about something that you failed at in the past that you can't understand that there are things that you have succeeded at that you're not even fully aware of, all right? Just know that if you can weather through the lunar eclipse on the 31st, there's some better mental stability coming for you in February, and you may be a little bit back and forth in the month of January. Just try to stick to the positive, all right? I want to say thank you for joining me. Please come and subscribe, like, share. I'm going to put a playlist for all 12 signs here in the corner so that you can check out your rising or your moon sign or to share over. And I will be set up soon for private sessions. A lot of you have asked me about this. For now, go ahead and enjoy the videos. And I thank you for all of the inquiries, and I will be getting back to you with that information soon. I'll see you next month, Aries, and enjoy your January 2018.
Aries pura, firmware.